I have a message for mothers today. I want to begin with two scriptures. You're familiar with the parable. It's in Luke chapter 11. Jesus says, suppose one of you has a friend to whom he goes at midnight and says, friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread, for a friend of mine has arrived at my house from a journey and I have nothing to offer him. And he says in reply from within, do not bother me. The door has already been locked and my children and I are already in bed. I cannot get up to give you anything. Jesus says, I tell you, even if he does not get up to give him the loaves of bread because their friendship, he will get up to give him whatever he needs because of his persistence, okay? Pay attention, mothers. The next verse, verse 9, Jesus says, and I tell you, ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Okay? Knock and the door will be open to you. Now, Pope Francis has been... on several occasions, has been offering words of appreciation and love and encouragement to mothers. And I want to read to you what he said. He says, I think of how, I want our Blessed Mother to come in the background here. You see that? Because she's our mother. I think of how mothers can also and especially knock at the door of God's heart. Mothers say so many prayers for their children, especially for the weaker ones, for those in the greatest need or who have gone down dangerous or erroneous paths in life. And I know there are so many mothers, you're just begging God for the conversion of some of your children, especially the ones who've gotten way off track. And Pope Francis goes on to say, a few weeks ago I celebrated Mass in the Church of St. Augustine here in Rome, where the relics of St. Monica, his mother, are preserved. How many prayers that Holy Mother raised to God for her son, and how many tears she shed. I am thinking of you, dear mothers, how often you pray for your children, never tiring. Now, and Pope Francis says, continue to pray and to entrust them to God. He has a great heart. Knock at God's heart with prayers for your children. And so, and this was Father Bob Bedard's word for mothers too, because he would travel and a lot of mothers would say, oh, please, Father Bob, pray for the conversion of my children. And Father Bob would always, encourage them, you gotta keep asking God. And Father Bob would always quote to them Psalm 37 verse 4. It says, find your delight in the Lord, who will give you your heart's desire. And Father Bob would say, listen, this is a promise. God says, delight in the Lord and he will give you your heart's desire. Your heart's desire is to see the conversion of your children. And God will give you your heart's desire. Delight in him. Keep knocking at the heart of the door of God's heart, and he will grant you your heart's desire. So mothers, we love you. We're praying for you, and thank you for all you do for us, and keep praying for us.